guys, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. So I have to apologize majorly to you guys. I said I was going to try to do spoilers. I did not get to do spoilers, but I am going to go over each category in this video and I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts and what I'm picking. I know that's what a lot of you like when I do my spoiler videos, is hearing my thoughts. So I'm going to read to you each option in each category here. And then I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. Also, I have to apologize. It is super windy outside right now, and there's just nowhere good in my apartment to film that's not near a window. So I'm sorry if you're hearing the leaves blowing around and the wind blowing. It is crazy out there. I think it's supposed to storm pretty badly later today. So I'm getting this filmed now before it really starts storming. But yeah, I apologize in advance about both things, the noise from the wind and that I didn't get spoilers done. I really had every intention, and then all of a sudden I was like, how is it winter spoiler time already? And I still am trying to get like a handle on working full time and like all my dean responsibilities and home life and all that stuff. And I don't know why my hair, I mean, it's humid out there, so my hair is kind of crazy, but sorry. But I didn't get to do spoilers. I'm gonna hopefully make up for it by going over like my thoughts on each customization category here. Okay, so let's jump into it so this video does not get long. Okay, for customization number 1, if you want to add additional items to this category, it is increased to $19. So they increased the prices in category 1 and category 2. They were already pretty expensive, and now I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I've had to like do some thinking. So I have notes about what I want to pick and then what I'm probably gonna pick. But I'll let you guys know that as I go through the categories. So customization number 1, if you want to add more than one item, it's $19. They haven't told us as of filming this video the amount of credit you can get if you skip a category. So I don't know why they're holding out on that. But okay, so we have, and I'm not going to put the pictures up because that is honestly what takes super long in editing this. So I just can't do that. So I apologize for that also. I guess I'm saying sorry a lot. All right. In the Roundhouse coupe glasses, set of 2, a $40 value. These are super cute, like martini glasses. Definitely not my style. I live in an apartment right now. We sold our home, moved into an apartment temporarily. I don't have room for like extra glasses like this. Okay, in the Roundhouse baking dish. This is a $60 value. Super cute, like square baking dish. I don't love the bow on it, and I have a ton of baking dishes already, so I'm gonna pass on that. Tula Skincare 24/7 Ultra Hydration Triple Hydra Complex Day and Night Serum. This is a $48 value. I have so much skincare. I really don't need, like, when we moved, the amount of skincare that I packed up that's unopened is really embarrassing. It's like in Rubbermaid totes. I probably need to check dates on stuff, but I definitely do not need any extra skincare. Dr. Dennis Gross Dermafusions Plump and Repair Lip Treatment, 10 milliliters, $45 value. I'm not really into like lip plumping, so I'm going to pass on that. Hythe Bubble Blanket in Navy or Cream, $100 value. This one initially was really tempting to me. I am like a sucker for blankets. I have all the colors of unhides. I don't even know if I want to count up how many unhides, but I probably own like 7 different unhide blankets. I've gotten the 2, is it Summer and Rose? The orange one last fall, the burgundy one this fall. I've got other various blankets. I do not need more blankets. So I was initially tempted by this. I don't have anything with a bubble texture, so I was like, oh, I need one of these. But people who got them at the pop-up event said that they shed pretty badly. They weren't as soft as an unhide. And I'm just trying to make cuts because I don't want to pay $19 for a blanket when I can go into TJ Maxx and get something, that I pick out specifically that I love for less than that probably. Plus I have so many blankets. I would literally not go into TJ Maxx to buy blankets. My husband would probably like check my forehead and see if I had a fever if I got another blanket at the store because we have so many blankets. Okay, the next item, Future Society Floating Forest Eau de Parfum. This is a $98 value. I really don't wear perfume, so this is an easy pass. And the Intentionally Blank Apris, I think is how you say it, slipper. I like that it comes in whole sizes. So they come in 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Now I have heard quite a few people saying, why didn't they have a 5 and 11? I have no idea, but I wear a solid size 8. This is a $68 value. I'm going to choose these. This is something that's useful, and they're cute. They look warm and fuzzy. So this is my choice for category number 1. Spoiler alert, that's what I'm choosing. And we've got 2 more items here. Goop Glow Microderm Instant Glow Exfoliator. This is a $125 value. Again, don't need more skincare. And a luxe choice. So if you want to pick this item, it has to be your primary choice. And then you pay an additional $49 for it. That right there, I don't care what it is like what in the world? I would never do that. Okay, so it's the Fenty bundle, Fenty Parfum Body Cream and Eau de Parfum 30 milliliter fragrance, $181 value. To me, this is crazy. Unless you're like a diehard like Fenty fan, love this perfume, love the body cream, to have to pick it as your choice and then add $49 on top of that. You're basically having to, if you're gonna want anything else in category 1, this is gonna cost you $19 plus the $49. So that's crazy. Yeah, and those are all the customization options for category number 1. So like I said, I'm gonna pick the slippers. I was almost gonna pick the blanket, but it's not worth $19 to me at all. So category 1, easy. I want 1 item. We're off to a great start. Okay, customization number 2. If you want to add something in this category, they increase this by $1, like I said earlier. So it's $18 to add additional items in this customization. And we still don't know the swap credit amount you'd get. So the first item is Perricone MD Essential FX Acyl Glutathione Eyelid Lift Serum, $125 value. So the only skincare item I'm ever tempted by is eye creams and eye serums. Those I seem to go through way faster than anything else, or maybe I just don't get them as often. So I was slightly tempted by this, but then I was doing a little bit of research and I was reading reviews on the ingredients in this, and apparently it is more of a temporary like fix for your eyelids. Like I liked that it was just for your eyelids, not around your under eyes. I mean, you probably can use it on your under eyes. So sorry, my daughter just texted me if that came up on the camera, but something in this like will over time cause the skin around your eyelids to actually thin and not be as strong. So to me, I was like, why in the heck would I use an item that might temporarily give me results, but then is over time going to like damage the skin around my eyes? No, thank you. So don't take my word on that. If that's something you're thinking about choosing, maybe look into it a little bit more. I didn't do a ton of research, but that was enough to like turn me off on that product for sure. Okay, the next item is the Polish Jar Lorelei Marble Tray. This has a $38 value. This was initially on my list. I just think it's super cute, but I had a little like reality check with myself and I was like, okay, we don't need a marble tray. If I saw this exact tray at TJ Maxx and it was $18, I would put it right back on the shelf. So that is kind of, that thought is helping me a lot narrow down my choices. Like I ask myself, if I saw this at TJ Maxx or Home Goods or, you know, Sephora or wherever for this certain price, the price of the add-on categories, would I put it in my cart or would I put it back down on the shelf? And that's definitely helping me. I wouldn't, if this was at TJ Maxx and it was $18, I wouldn't think twice about just setting it back down. Okay. The next one is the Jules K Mia bag. This has a $128 value. This purse is cute. I have a ton of purses and I'm kind of over the faux leather bags. They always like crack and fall apart, and I don't know. This isn't like something that I'm loving, so I'm gonna pass on that. The Volupsa, I don't know how to say that, Noble for 6.5 ounce classic candle, a $30 value. The candle, I've heard it smells amazing. It's a small candle. I do like the container that it's in. A $30 value candle in category 2 that would cost $18 to add on. It's just not worth it. I would way rather smell a candle at the store and pick it up there, and it would be a bigger candle for this price or less. So I'm definitely passing on that one. The next one is the Honeydew Intimates PJ top and bottom set in sizes small, medium, medium large, 1X, 2X, 2X, 3X. So I've heard a lot of talk that they like really missed about not having the large, extra large. Like it's weird that it's small, medium, medium, large, and then 1X, 2X, and 2X, 3X. So it feels like it should have been small, medium, large, extra large, 1X, 2X, and then I don't know what you do at the end, 3X, 4X, I'm not sure, but it just seems like they missed the boat there. A lot of people are upset. I wear a small medium in pajamas. Like normally I'm somewhere between a small and a medium. So this is perfect for me. They seem like they're oversized. So I'm going to pick that. This is my choice for category 2. I think they're super cute. Green is my favorite color. I'm a sucker for cozy pajamas. So definitely picking this item. The next item is Let Me Grow capsules. It's a $50 value. I take a ton of supplements. I don't want something else from FabFitFun that I'm going to want to repurchase. That's a $50 value. Okay, the Ririku ceramic bowls, set of 3, a $42 value. This one is like one of my like thinking really hard about items. These bowls are super duper cute. I do not need bowls, like at all. I do not need bowls. Originally I have I have a mug rack in our dining room, like that I put my Ray Dunn mugs in, and I have like 2 stacks of salad bowls up there, like little white salad bowls, and a couple of them have gotten shipped over the years. So I was like, if these would stack and fit in the little holes of my mug rack, these would be perfect because I love the look. They're super cute. They don't fit. I measured. They're like slightly too big. So I'm going to try really hard to not have FOMO on these. I don't need them. I have 0 room in my cupboards in the kitchen to put them. So the only thing in my head that these would have worked for is if they fit in my mug rack, and they don't. So I really like them. They're still kind of on my list of maybes, but if I got them, I would get 2 sets. So that's $18 and $18. So that's $36. I don't know that that's worth it. So I'm trying to really hard to talk myself out of this, but we'll see. Okay, the next item is the Skin Fix AHA BHA niacinamide exfoliating pads. I have quite a bit of exfoliating things from Elemis and other products, so I don't need this, but it's a good option if you're looking for that. Okay, so that is category 2. Pajamas in small medium is my main pick. The Ririku bowls might end up in my box. I'm not sure. If I'm being smart, like asking myself, would I pick up 2 boxes of them if I saw them on the shelf at TJ Maxx for $18 each? Honestly, I honestly probably would, because I would have picked them up to see if they fit in my mug rack, but then I would have seen that they didn't, and then I probably would have returned them, is honestly what would have happened. So I don't need them. I should just skip them, but they're so cute. Okay, moving on to category number 3. This video is going to be forever. I'm sorry already that this is so long. Okay, customization number 3. If you want to add additional items, it's $14. The first item is the One Size Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder. It's full-sized in Ultra Pink or Ultra Peach, $36 value. I like pressed powders, so that's not even a temptation to me. Kayla Gray Scent Stone Set in Cozy, $48 value. It doesn't do anything for me at all. Skylar Vanilla Sky Eau de Parfum Rollerball, 10 milliliters. I do have this. It smells really pretty. I put it on before the video. You can still smell it. It's not like a very strong smell. It's definitely just a basic vanilla scent. So if you're looking for a travel perfume, this is the exact size one that's in our box. But if you're looking for a travel perfume in a vanilla scent, it's a great option. I already have it. And like I said, I barely ever wear perfume. Okay, Swell 18-ounce tumbler in Coastal Blue, $30 value. This is one of my options that's on the list. I walk to work, so my work is like across the street from our apartment, and in the mornings I will go to work with my morning coffee that I'm still working on, my Stanley water bottle, and then my afternoon coffee, because granted, could I walk home and make coffee in the afternoon? Yes. But do I? No, because my day just goes crazy, and then before I know it, it's 5 o'clock. So this is a great option to have another coffee mug to bring to work with me. I like it. Swell is a great brand, so this is definitely on my maybe list. Favorite daughter beanie with patch, $68 value. I have a ton of beanies. I don't need this. Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Treatment Spray. I use what I use for my hair. I've got a ton of other hair products that I have seen in FabFitFun. Oh, I should try that. It's sitting in a box, still unpacked from our move. Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enrich Face Base Moisturizer and Primer, $69 value. I have a primer that I love, so from Cover FX, so that's not anything I need. The Polish Jar Aegean Marble Coasters, set of 4, $36 value. I think this is the first thing we're seeing this, but this is a limited supply item. I think these are super cute. Do I need them? No. But do I think they're fun? Yes. If anything, I might put one on my desk at work, and you know, they'd be cute to like have one by my bedside table here, couple in the living room. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting this, even though I don't need it. I can maybe throw away some old coasters that we have. Luxe choice. So this has to be your first choice, and then it's an additional $30. This is a Foreo UFO mini in pearl pink plus a box of 7 Call It a Night sheet masks with a $149 value. I have several Foreos, the little mini ones when they were in the box, and then there's like the handled one that was in the box like a while ago. I barely ever use them, so I don't need this. And that's it for customization number 3. So I'm for sure getting the coasters, and I'm pretty sure I'm adding on the tumbler. Okay, now let's jump over to category number 4. If you want to add additional items in this category, it's $11 additional. And the first item is the Great Plate. The brand is the Great Plate. So this is just a grater for garlic or ginger or any of those kind of things. This is a $40 value. This looks super fun. I don't have anything like it. What I was really tempted by is they showed on their website like grating a clove of garlic on it and then pouring olive oil and using it to dip bread. It just looks fun. So this is probably going in my box. NARS powder blush in Forbidden, Deep Throat, Torrid, or Infatuated, $36 value. I have a ton of blushes from when I did Ipsy and BoxyCharm that I like am never going to use up, so I don't need that. Honeydew Intimates Undies 3-pack in small, medium, medium large, 1X, 2X, or 2X, 3X, a $36 value. It has the same size situation as the pajamas. These are super cute. Definitely my style, except for the fact that they're thongs. I wish they were bikini or hipsters. I would 100% get them. I just don't do thong. It doesn't work with my mom bod. I don't know. It's not my thing. But I was really tempted to have underwear that matched my pajamas. Okay, House Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze Plumping Gloss in Guava or Macaroon, $26 value. I have so many lip products, so that's an easy pass. Spectrum Collections Very Cherry 6-piece Sponge and Puff Set, $45 value. Also, I have a ton of that, not interested, and I can pick it up for like $5 at TJ Maxx if I really wanted it. Etika Dripping Crystals Drop Necklace in gold or silver. Surprisingly, a piece of jewelry that I am not loving, so I have a ton of jewelry from FabFitFun, which I love most of them, but I don't need that. And then there's a Rent the Runway digital offer, $40 off your first 2 months of our 10-item plan. I have too much clothes already. I'm not going to rent clothes. Okay, so that's customization number 4. Feel like we're making some better time here on these last ones. Okay. Oh, and number 4, what did I tell you I was getting? The Great Plate. I almost am tempted to get the undies, but I just don't wear thongs. I think I would wear them once and then they'd go in my drawer and I would never wear them again. So I probably won't do that. Okay. Customization 5. If you want to add additional items, this one is also $11. The first item is Briogeo Style plus Treat Biotin Dry Shampoo Puff in Translucent, a $28 value. I don't use dry shampoo. I wash my hair every morning. Siblings Candle Glow Bell Snuffer, $24 value. It's fun. I don't have one. I could probably pick one up cheaply somewhere else. Unhide Softy Socks 2-pack, $38 value. I love all things Unhide. I have, like I said earlier, 7 Unhide blankets. I have Unhide pillows. I've heard that these socks, like, don't stay up the best. So, I don't know. They kind of stretch out. It's the Sheeply material, and I do have a Sheeply like sweater that I got from FabFitFun. I don't really see that making good socks. I feel like they're gonna get a hole in them in a couple weeks. After, wear them a couple times, they're gonna get a hole. They seem to stretch out. So this is really my only choice in this category, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take credit just because I don't know. It's Unhide, so I should want it, but I don't want like to get mad that it like fell apart or stretched out. Okay, Studio O note cards with wax seal, $16 value. I don't need note cards. Pouchology On The Go Fly Travel Kit, $22 value. Spongel Buffer and Surprise Scent, $20 value. These are all like really low, so I'm scared that the category credit is going to be super low for this category, but we'll see. By Rosie Jane Wake Body and Bath Oil, $25 value. They have it also in the Calm scent. And a digital offer, we can get your first pup box free with any new multi-month subscription plan. And then they have a Luxe choice, has to be your primary choice. with an additional $15 charge. Patrick Ta, major volume pumping gloss dual for the girls and unavailable or headline and main stage. So for the girls and unavailable is one, or headliner and main stage is the other choice you have. So it's a box with 2 in it, $39 value. I don't need any lift products. EV Beauty Ashwanda supplement, $29.99 value. Again, I don't need any supplements from FabFitFun. And that is it for category number 5. So I'm either getting the socks or I'm going to skip. I'm leaning much more heavily towards skipping a category for credit, unless it's just not worth it. If the price is really low, then I might just get the socks and hope they last. Okay, final customization number 6. If you want additional items in this category, it's $13. AG Care Conditioning Mist Detangling Spray, $28 value. Wander Beauty Lip Setter Dual Lipstick and Lip Liner in Bohemian Blush. That's a $32 value. Kate Spade New York Party Table Puzzle, $24.95. I love puzzles, but I don't know. I don't need this. I don't want to waste a choice on puzzles. I have a ton of puzzles. White Mountain puzzles are my favorite brand, so I feel like this isn't going to probably stack up. Jewels by Sunana? I don't know. Narnia studs in gold or silver, $60 value. These look way too fancy, like they have a ton of sparkle to them. It doesn't look like my style. Pericone MD No Rinse Intensive Pore Minimizing Toner, a $49 value. This was a little bit tempting because toner is something I do go through, but it's only 4 ounces, so I don't feel like it's going to last super long. Pure Over Espresso Cup Set, a $40 value. This one is on my list. I don't know if I need it, but it's kind of on my list. Yummy Mona Shaping Short in sizes small, medium, medium large, large, extra large, 1X, 2X, or 2X, 3X. This has a $20 value. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to help. Normally it's my like whole gut area that I need shaping, and I feel like this is going to like stop short of where I would need it to shape. So it's a pass for me. Digital offer, House of Spoils, $100 off any purchase of at least $165. So it's basically a $100 off coupon on any purchase of their prints on their website, as long as you spend $165. I don't know, nothing I am excited about. And then the last item here is the Fry belt in small, medium, large, extra large, or 1X, 2X. It has a $58 value. And this is a leather belt. So I wear a belt every day with dress pants or with jeans. So I'm really tempted by this. This is probably going to be my choice. They don't have size like information here. It just says like sizing coming soon. So I'm going to assume I'm the large, extra large because I wear a large in belts normally, but I don't really know. So I hope they post the like how hard is it to post the sizing of these belts? So hopefully they post that for us before customization happens. But yeah, so in this category, it's probably the belt, as long as we can find out the sizing. The secondary contender is espresso cups, but I really don't need it. It's just more clutter for my house. Okay, so if I get everything that I'm like wanting and adding on, I would be spending $75 additional. That is a little bit crazy to me. It's probably better off if I was going to do that to get a second box. I almost got a second annual last year or last quarter, but I didn't. I'm trying to minimize things. Like moving will do that to you. You want to minimize. So I'm trying really hard not to give myself like the excuse to have to fill up 2 boxes every year. So, or every season, that's the word. So if I'm being good, I will do just 1 item in each category, skipping the socks, and then adding on the Swell tumbler for $14. So 14 minus whatever the credit is for the socks. That's my like best behaved situation. We'll see what I do. Once customization opens, I always add even more than what I told you I was going to pick, because I get FOMO. I'm like, I need all the things, but then I come to my senses and whittle it down. So hopefully I can be good and only add on the Swell tumbler. We'll see. And then, you know, you'll see also when I do my unboxing eventually, try and decide if I'm going to do the rush shipping. I didn't last year, or I keep saying last season, and it killed me waiting for it. So we'll see. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.